What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to another normal guy getting by moto vlog. Today we're figuring out the 95 Shadow and getting the feels of it, and I think we're gonna put those new tires on because I want to push it a little harder and see what we can get out of it in a trustworthy manner. Guys, I got my answer to my question. I figured out when reserve is needed, at least on my riding, and how much gas I had. 86 miles. 86 miles is when it started sputtering, about 83, so I shook it around, got more gas to flow down through. But 86 miles is when I was like, all right, that's about all we got. So the answer is 86 miles, switch to reserve, and I don't know how much more we have. I got gas as soon as I left the house this morning. So non-ethanol fuel pumping back through this bike. Try to keep it as often as we can on non-ethanol. If you have to pick up, you know, you never know when you're going to need gas sometimes, so you pick it up where you got to, but eventually I'll run back through and fill it back up with the non-ethanol. We don't want that ethanol sitting anywhere in these motorcycles. Hopefully you're in an area that you have that option. If not, I guess just run them. Don't let them sit. Don't leave gas in the tank. Don't leave gas in the carburetors, because it will, that ethanol, that corn, that just gums up everything and it's a mess. And a lot of people don't know that. If they buy a motorcycle, they're not used to riding, they don't ride a whole lot, that gas goes bad fast. And then you're doing a carb job, and then you're draining your tank, and nobody likes to do that. I do it plenty to tell you that nobody likes to do that. I'm getting used to these gears. Neutral. Second. I'm finding that when you take off, you can do about 30. 30 sounds about comfortable, no RPM gauge, so 30 is about comfortable in first. 25, 30, that's when I shift typically. You can get 55 out of second. That seems about comfortable. And then, well, oh, I'm already in fourth. Well, okay, yeah, about 55 for second. Then you want to shift up to third. You might get there before that, depending on your riding style. But this bike is fun. I keep saying that. It's a lot of fun. I don't know. This is definitely a good beginner feeling bike. Simple to maintenance, simple to ride. It's a Honda. It'll last you forever. Up here it says unleaded fuel recommended. So 95, you were still able to get leaded fuel? I don't know. I think it should now say non-ethanol fuel recommended, but that sticker's faded. We still have this for your protection. Always wear your helmet while riding. That's true. In Pennsylvania, you're allowed to not wear your helmet, but that's only if you have a license. And I think there's a stipulation on how many years you've been riding. But what are they going to do? Pull you over and ask you how many years you've been riding, and you're not going to lie? You're not going to be like, oh, 10 years, sir. 5 years. But safety is the key, and if you didn't have a helmet on, how would I be talking to you right now? I couldn't be making a moto vlog without a helmet, so keep that in mind. Always get stuck behind slow traffic on these back roads. But one thing I want to mention, with the egg shortage and eggs being like $8 to $10, like $8 to $10 a gallon, $8 to $10 for a dozen, guys. Eggs, since I've been in office, have come down. Eggs are cheap now, $1.82. We just did it for the Easter celebration. Well, now I'm kind of going into Obama. $19 a dozen. No. Anyway, when you're out on these back roads in Lancaster County, holy crap, that guy's flying. Everybody's mowing today. Make sure you stop at all these produce stands. Eggs, I've been getting them for $4. $4 for 12. I usually buy 2. $8 or under 10. That's what they were going for in the store. Only I'm getting twice the amount of eggs. See, everybody's got eggs now. Everybody. Stand back there. I think those were $4. They're brown eggs, so they're better than the white eggs. Fight me. I don't know. But we got these really good brown eggs the other day, and the yolks are so golden, so goldenly. They're like gold in the inside. Not yellow, not pale. So yeah, get your eggs from a reputable roadside stand. They're everywhere in Lancaster. Just got to keep your eyes open. And then produce, man. When produce comes out, look for that. All right. Next, we discussed the reserve tank. I am back on the main, so hopefully we can get another 86 miles. I doubt I'm gonna get 90 because I do like to step on this thing. Get out and ride. That's all I really have to say. It's a Friday, it's sunny, it's warm, and this guy is the male guy, so he's not going to be. All right, moving along. Everybody's mowing today. This is a gorgeous day. I did my mowing yesterday, so thank you. I don't have to do that today. It's a gorgeous day. Should I be working? Should I be making money? Absolutely. We'll go do that. I sold some motorcycle parts I got to ship out, so it's cool. It's cool. We need to ride. Perfect thing to do on a Friday, just like that guy. He's supposed to be working too. He's supposed to be making money. But it's a Friday, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. What else are you gonna do? Go out and ride your bike. Oh, I'm sick, boss. I'm sick. I can't get out of bed today. And 10 minutes later, you're out in the twisties in the back roads, carving up the canyons. Yeah, so this bike, I would, could I ride this every day? I'm not complaining about it today. Now that I'm used to it again, the Magnet does have so much more power. It's such a blast, kind of makes you scared sometimes. But in the end, this little thing can just get you around and make you happy doing it. I don't know what it's like under stock conditions. As I said, I find that this bike with the jet kit in it gets a little fuel thirsty. Like if you're just putzing around at 35, it kind of sounds like it's going to shut off on you. It's not. It's just looking for more fuel because now you have the air flowing through and you're not getting the fuel to level that out. So now it's running lean and it wants to shut off. If you shift down to second, I'm in fourth now, but it just seems like it's not quite there with this setup when you're just casually riding behind a truck. If I shift to third, now it's louder, it's in the higher revs, but it's fine. You're giving it more fuel because you're controlling that over here. Now it's just fine. It's happy. We're just rolling along. And it's not questioning whether you're giving it enough fuel. It's true. If I go down to second, then we'd be really loud and just kind of too much. It would be fine. It looks wet around here. See, now it's kind of like, give me more fuel. I have too much air. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. Hello. Hello, Ninja. But again, this bike will be good for anyone. If you're taller than me, I'm 5'5", you might want to put those forward controls back on. Because I think at this point, my legs are fine. Look, everybody's out riding. Everybody's out riding today. It's amazing. It's a great day to ride. I'm telling you, it's a great day. Yeah, the forward controls are too far for my little body. But if you're a larger guy, larger lady, longer legs, you might really appreciate them. I have them for sale, so let me know. I think they're listed for like 40 bucks. Comes with everything you need to install them on this Shadow 95 Honda Shadow VLX 600. But yeah, my legs are kind of just in a perfect position. Really are. If my legs are longer, my knees might be a little bit further up to my chest, and that would not be fun. There's a guy out. Oh, is that an ST? Yep, I was gonna say moped scooter. 2 STs. Yep. Everybody should take off on a beautiful Friday, go out and ride. Another thing about this bike is not as wide as the Magna. Both exhausts are on my right side, on the passenger side, and I don't burn my leg wearing shorts. Again, you saw my legs. I don't recommend wearing shorts, but who's to say you're not going to do it? You're not going to be in that situation when you need to. I know, wear your proper gear, you always should. But this bike is super skinny, and you can outen your legs quite a bit and not burn your leg on the exhaust because it's low and it's not right there by the side of your leg. So I encourage you, if you're gonna ride with shorts, to ride a Honda Shadow. And this bike isn't super thirsty. I was looking up some specs on the 3rd gen Magna, since I probably need to do a walk around tour of the 3rd gens, and it did say they only get like 38 to 40 miles per gallon, whereas this one is rated around 55. This bike is going to get you a lot more miles per gallon, so keep that in mind. I don't think I'd take it much over 100 without getting fuel, because then you never know when you're going to hit another gas tank or gas station. But it's going to get you there. It's going to make you smile, have a happy time riding your little 600. So all in all, great bike to ride. I hope we covered a mass of topics. Any questions, put them down in the comments. We're not going anywhere fast this ride, so I will see you guys on the next one. Up here are the twisties where we usually bow out. Is this truck gonna get out of our way? Yeah. Oh, he's turning. No, wait, where'd he going? Is there another entrance to this wood plant? There might be another entrance to this wood plant. Yes, there is. Truck entrance. Maybe we can go a little faster if this RAV4 goes. But we're gonna go around these turns. Like I said, I feel this bike's a little bit, I've gotten the feeling of this bike a little bit more. 2nd gear, 3rd gear. Let's see what we can get. I do like to use the lane when I don't have to lean as much, especially with these tires on this bike. Get a good rumble in the end. Rumble. Sounding great. I don't want to run her off the road though. I guess we're just going to take this slow because there's nowhere to go. She's sticking just fine. The other thing is you can have fun on a smaller bike, even though you're not pushing it to the edge. This is a blast. You make her sound louder when you aren't really going anywhere, and have fun. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the sky. One more down here, and I'll let you go. That's it, y'all. Thanks for riding along, and I'll see you in the next one.